there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Colors of Eternity. Oh, shut up. That is my phone. In today's episode we will most likely finish up Durgan's battery and hopefully go on to White Marsh Part 2, which is the second expansion for Pillars. So let's get right into it.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Together! We're in this together!
Promise.
I'll organize the troops to guard the stairs. We can hold them off for a while.
Vazo's repairing the Guardians. Ilune's preparing for the...
You can't be serious about this. Let's just wait those monsters out. Abidun wouldn't let us...
Abidun rewards earnest work, not begging and cowering. We must hurry.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Arm yourselves, soldiers!
Why?
I will try. Done.
Shit. Reflection. Not done. Press play. I see something. I want to see something. Quality. What is this? Ultra Drake Scale. Fuck am I supposed to get Ultra Drake Scale? Bulk Dragon. That's okay. Enchantment. Enchantment. Quality. Yeah, I think they're all pretty much. I can't enchant this thing. Fuck it, why not? What the fuck is this? Why not? Oh. Okay. Oh. He's for standing now.
We'll give ourselves for the battery.
Is this safe, Curate Loon?
Annals of the Pargrunen. It was in the time of the Edrahil and Surefooted that we came to the Clahandrillag, an ancient place of the builders, as the locals call them. It was a marvelous sight, a door of in the mountain, framed by a pair of ghoulish aspects. Through some exercise of trickery or cunning, Edrahil was able to gain access to our scholars. For our scholars that we might observe and record what lay inside. We discovered a foundry of swords, the like of which neither we nor our distant brethren had seen. Through careless observation we sunrise that the ancients had used this place to extract souls and transfer them to suits of armor. Delicate and challenging work, yet the scale they had achieved left us humbled and astounded. Perhaps most remarkable were the golems, living suits of armor powered by essence. We lost 2 of our fellows when the creatures caught us unaware, but once we subdued them, they proved quite fascinating. All too aware that our host would never again allow us nor other curious travelers to visit this place, we took meticulous notes and measurements of all we saw, forsaking bread and sleep until the work was done. We brought all the Edrahil, whereupon he praised our work and urged us to quickly forward, for if such a place lay abandoned in the forest, who can say what other mysterious gods and kith have left in this strange and wild land.
That's it! I'll let Mark... Prince Fire bless this!
Now it's done.
That's it!
That's not very helpful. And that's how it's done.
Most. There was a...
Not a sound. Laying low. I will try.
Look at these screens. The battle was fierce, apparently. So many people. Ouchie.
What's this?
Fetch our best armors. They must stand up for the heat.
Right away, Master Vasil.
I will try. Done.
Outer sphere.
Stand your ground!
Quickly! There's not much time!
Elune, we've never introduced this much essence into the White Forge.
Abidan gave us the tools, Vasil. We've got to make them work.
I will try.
There's a lot of voice acting here.
I have done as you asked.
The binding souls. Okay. The margins of the text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in the earlier times. The removal of the transference of the souls is the practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Inquisitors were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived. Someone scrolled Annals of the Pargrunen page, PP 388, whatever. What is known is that the removal of the soul is a difficult process, and one that requires an expert hand and a precise tools and a chance of success. Early attempts on the test pool of the 138 coats left most of the subjects with named and fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The word transfer to holding vessel are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive material, copper and artist specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn to a steady and uniform manner, with no distortions and breakages. A warped soul is at best useless and at worst unpredictable. An arrow points from the paragraph to a scratched note. Exceptional pull in CR 18F. Okay, we have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefit of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wild. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects, and how much personality and autonomy we would want to live intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below the paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending up the forged guardians in block letters. Your skin prickles as you approach the vat. It teems with soul energy, with life spent and stored thrice over. Essence rolls like churning water running over ancient pipes and gears. But there within the vat itself lies a heavy stone disc, rune engraved and pale as bone. Okay. Reach for the object. Feel a chill run up your arm, and at the moment the fingers brush over the whispers erupt from the stone around you, and out of the chorus rises a single steady voice.
Stop! These methods belong to us! To the Pargrunen!
Years of toil. The pride of a generation. You would steal from us? From the...
Abidan himself. You will regret your trespass.
Hear a grinding, clicking noise in the hole. Something moans and snarls outside.
What's this?
You can trust.
Zawa's enjoying himself.
So that's how it's gonna go? That's how it's done.
We gotta take better care of Ella. Yeah. How may I help?
Hey there.
That's it!
Sure. Hey there. Sure.
Easy does it.
We'll stand ready, Commandants.
Yeah?
I'll teach you a lesson!
Almost put everybody
Sure.
on this picture and across the stars now. Fucking idiot.
I will walk unseen.
Abidan, guide us. Strengthen us with your flame, Lord Abidan.
I'm not gonna read everything. Oh, For every work, there's a practice. Arm yourself with the skill of temper your labors with patience. Strike only when your medium is ready. Do not cold work blade. Brittle steel is worse than the treacherous friend. Temper your work, lest it shatter like glass. Fools praise appearance, but the master praises strength. True virtue lies in the work well done. Pattern well that steel shall be folded no fewer than 7 times. The finest smith cannot shape poor metal. Set your hand to steel that have been properly treated with charcoal. Like a room full of discord is a forge with uneven heat. Do not let it pervert your metal. As the blows of a hammer speak to the steel, so the color of the steel speaks to the smith. Like a babe, it is heated steel, fragile and easily corrupted. Handle it gently, lest your haste twist and warp it. Do not neglect work that lies hidden and unseen, for a shoddy tang can break the blade. The wise smith works carefully and anneals but once. The careless smith weeps to find flaws after the steel has been hardened and tempered. As a blade drawn in multiple heats is work done in its proper time.
Temper us for the crucible.
Yes?
Just like an adherent to go down fast.
Yeah, I don't understand. They literally could have just hit like a second earlier.
Sure.
Laying low.
Yeah?
I will try. Done.
It'll actually make this area of effect bigger. Extra spells.
Hey there.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
The Gilgab has been crafted with an excellent detail. Mountains of hammered gold rise over mirrors and seas, and the rivers of the Gulf continents as thin as the need, as if they'd been carved with a razor. 3 perfect small locations of Howatway, Old Bailey, and Living Land. The bronze band that circles the globe is inscribed with 3 repeating lines. Remember all Pargrunen, from the oldest before you to the younger who you follow. Examine the globe. Around its ridges lies large enough for you to press them with your thumb. You test them and feel some kind of spring-loaded mechanism beneath them, but you can't determine anything further. Remember the Pargrunen. You depress the sapphire set in the living land. It sinks until it flush with the surface of the globe. You hear a popping noise and all that. The living land. Yeah. Old Valia. Living lands. All the way. Already a living land laboratory.
Light, flame, and sound. Keep to ourselves.
Nothing else one-handed. Good. Just marked. Conscript. Spell damage. Used it.
Hey there.
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
Nice.
I will try. I have done as you asked.
The Guardians will hold the door as long as need be.
Everyone else is ready. So few of us remain.
Lord Abidan, guide our hands and steel our hearts. Give us the mercy of your forge.
Abidan worshippers. They pray to metal and ignore the fire that shapes it. Little wonder they didn't survive.
Large stone dragon skull stands silent vigil at one end of the circular chamber. Within its maw is a network of steel dividers, tubes, and vents, indicating that this impressive construction served as a furnace for the White Forge. There is a shallow basin at the foot of the furnace, and in the eye sockets of the skull itself are golden rings, evidently meant to house some manner of gem or instrument. Place the eye trust here in the left socket. You feel the faint vibration through the skull. It grows intensely until the very ground seems to shake. Your skull turns reddening and unsettling. You leap from the furnace to confront what is coming.
What stirs in the heart of the battery?
Large on scans that sound vigilant to the one in circular chambers in its small network sealed by the tubes and the base in the okay. Place an artrosphere into the right socket. The air shield almost impacted around you. The artrosphere you have placed suddenly blazes with an orange light fading from the blinding brightness to the vibrant glow of a campfire.
Heat. Tremors. They return.
Place a stone disc in the hollow space behind the basin. You place a stone disc into the basin and find that it fits perfectly within the hollow before your eyes. The disc turns off its own accord, rotating this way and that before finally sinking into the position. When it comes to starting that experience, I think the hidden mechanism has come to life from the vents around you. Lights as hot, stale air and the glow of rising fires. Molten ore drips from the basin and dark burrowing smoke begins to gush from between the skulls. Yet another release around your life, chorus of howls, bodiless voices raised and rage and despair.
Remember yourselves, Pargrunen! Defend the battery!
I knew it.
Remember yourselves, Pargrunen! Defend the battery!
That's it! I'll teach you a lesson!
It is no use!
Shit.
Like it hurt?
Is this guy ever gonna cast spells? I mean, I never see him cast spells. I'm trying.
Looks like it hurt.
That was a...
That looks like it hurt. I'll just have to try something else.
Stop, Marauder! Our bodies are dust already. Must you profane holy ground with further violence?
Exorbitant will pour more than the forges that rise the glow ash. Was a room in the gory crimson light.
Did the height of our walls offend you? Did we cross your borders? Sell you weak steel? Tell us, why did you invade our fortress?
I bet there's nothing here but spirits and skeletons. I think this was at this place is abandoned.
No, that cannot be. Abidon wouldn't allow it.
The flames flicker and shatter, the stone beneath your feet grows on.
Wake up, Exandru! This is why Abidon gave us the White Forge, that we might take up arms and deal with villains like this.
So once again on the forge, picking your skin. For
Such a magnificent device, and she can only see it as a tool for war. She shames our grandparents, who wandered this continent and...
Quiet, both of you! Can't you feel it? This chill. This silence.
Fires crackle and snap.
But you entered our keep and found it abandoned. Ruined. What happened to us?
These questions are from the mouth as a white force waiting, like a cloud of smoke. I was hoping you could tell me, what do you remember?
It was strange. They came so suddenly.
I'd never seen anything like them. Twice the size of any ogre, and positively fearless. They were...
eyeless. Yet no matter how hard we fought, or how deep we hid, they kept coming for us.
What were they?
Some kind of magfolk, but bigger than any we knew of. We who survived never got close.
They were relentless. Unnaturally so.
Why did they attack you? They didn't stop to explain this as yet. I wondered at what monstrous wilder might survive in a place like this.
We should have taken our steel and pushed east.
What's to say they didn't come from the east? From the lands Maroon so coveted?
It was a punishment for taking this gift of Abidan, the White Forge, and squandering it on our greed and vanity.
Other voices say nothing, but you feel their doubt and descended in the stuffy heat of the forge. Go on.
We retreated until there was no place left to go. Until those of us who remained were here.
Here, with the salvation Abidan had left us.
What was the salvation?
The White Forge. With it, our smiths pulled the souls from our bodies and preserved them in the very stones of Durgan's battery.
So this is truly all the remains of the Pargrunen.
It was agony. Feeling your soul ripped from your flesh. Feeling every part of you torn asunder. But it saved us.
Imprisoned us.
It was Abidan's grace. Now, we inhabit the monument our people built to the White Forge.
What does this have to do with Abaddon?
The White Forge belongs to Abidan, of course. It is here that he built his own body.
And whether he found this place or created it, it's a truly remarkable smithy.
We Pargrunen are wanderers by nature. But it was Abidan's call that led our forefathers here after generations spent along the Pearl Coast and Air Glonfath.
So the old stories say. Then again, I can't see any other reason our grandfathers would have stayed here when greener lands lay east.
How does the White Forge work?
Its fires have been blessed by Abidan. They're fed by Eora's molten heartbeat and veined with Audra that runs to the center of the world.
Which explains their conductive power. See, these Audra veins allowed us to siphon essence into steel as we shaped it.
And that essence, the extraordinary heat of the forge, and our smith's skill is what made Durgan's steel so remarkable.
I see, and now you're here in Durgan's battery.
Stuck here, you mean? With all the others who sought to escape the Eyeless.
Is that a bad thing?
Had we thought longer on the fate that awaited us, we might have chosen a quick death to this slow agony.
Blasphemy! There's no greater honor than remaining here, watching over the White Forge.
You think so?
I only wish we could protect this humble monument better.
Or do something. Anything. We were once among the greatest smiths in the known world. Tell me, do Kith still speak of us?
Yes, and highly you also regard as more as the smiths.
That is good to know. It's only a shame that this legacy is nothing but a memory.
Does The White Forge radiates gentle warmth.
Is this why you braved the restless souls of Durgan's battery? To recover the process of Durgan's steel?
I've been to the Saddam's battery for 200 years. That was reason enough for me. I'm hunting a group called the Little Key, and they were seeking a way into the battery. On this occasion, you feel the softening of the air of Pargrunen in one moment. Each southern dragon is distinct, and in the next they form an entity that repels you with better than to scold or fish caught in a tire flurry of snowflakes in the wind and pantry of full fragrance spice.
Then I hope you're satisfied with what you found here.
At least you get to leave this place.
But it was good to be remembered. However briefly.
As the souls don't speak to you, they collect their ways and stage shape much like werewolves did. There is scores of them, all torn by conflicting purpose and trapped in the memory of the lost. You taste the bitterness of their uncertain existence and feel the best of those things. It is a slow, agonizing fate, but you find it in your power to want them one now. Release them from the demons, but you free them. You're free to roam again, return to the wheel and seek new lives. Different avenues forge and the fortress you build around it. Tend to your legacy with mania and lend your skills to others. Also too, the souls flow up and through the bricks, moving away from the White Forge as if from a burning, beating heart. The walls groan and creak in a sudden rush of energy, unless you feel the fantastic plot somewhere above you around the exterior of the keep. They thrum with energy and purpose. White Forge is now available for you to use. It has the unique ability to refine Durgan wine ingots. Multiple wine ingots are incorporated to create a single refined ingot. After refining, these ingots can be used at any time in joining recipes to open weapons, shields and armor with Durgan steel. That's not so now.
Sure.
Zawa is ready. So the dwarves of Durgan's battery did not destroy themselves after all. They fell to invaders. They left spirits to tell the tale. But the tale will never grow or change. But we have seen no invaders, and the battery was shut. Did they come only to destroy the dwarves, and then leave?
Yeah?
What's the hold up, BC? What's the hold up?
By the time you stepped out of Durgan's battery and into the new snow outside, word had already spread of strange lights rising from the fortress and energy crackling in the sky. The survivors of Starward flocked to Durgan's battery, their steps hastened by the promise of peace and prosperity at last. They mended their walls, gathered their strength, and prepared their town for the new opportunities that were sure to come. And with the voices of Durgan's battery silent at last, none heard the distant groan of something stirring among the peaks, as massive and relentless as an avalanche.
You have completed Pillars of Eternity, the White Marsh, but want to begin the next chapter of the story. Rest in any location outside of the White Marsh. What the fuck is this? Well, okay. This was, pointless. I believe I'm finally done with what's it called? White Marsh Part 1. Stalwart. Oh, sure. it's done. Turn to that's Twin Elms. Keep an eye on that guy. This brother. Turn to Ivy. That might be White Marsh Part 2. Yeah. Okay. Grieving Mother. Okay. So let's go to. I need to speak to anyone here. So someone I can sell to. If you happen to possess an old helm or a horn that looks like it's supposed to attach to it, and the compartment is wagon pulled with a cracked horn partially wrapped in cloth. One of the villagers told me this during a previous visit to his girls. He said it came from some rare lake creature and was about value. It was dismantled junk whenever I tried to resell it, unless you know otherwise. It's part of an artifact I'm trying to recover. Also, not another bad investment on my part. Then, 600 pounds is my price. Done. As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel some blood pouring down the side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Arranged around you in a circle of other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops. The memory trail awaits, awaiting your guidance. Pretend to pass out. You kneel. You kill surreptitiously grabbing one of the broken horns from your helm. As you do, you lay there, eyes closed, listening to your opponent's approach, trusting in his arrogance to come within striking distance. Pathetic, you hear the crunch of the other warrior's feet near your head, and in a flash of strike, driving the horn upwards into your foe's unarmored groin. He howls in agony, but you keep striking again and again until he's silent. The enemy warriors snarl and shout when they see the champion fall, but soon leave your village peacefully bound by the combat's result. Yes, it's all come back, my sister, my reign, at the end. Oh God, it looks at his spectral form and sad in his eyes, watching it, but I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. Farewell, Garroth. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to you and to your care. You find God's helm in your hands, whole and unbroken. Farewell, my friend. Ta-da! Thick. Might retaliation. What's yours do? No. What's yours do? Stealth and perception. You don't need that. There you go. Problem solved. Show what you have to tell. First aim. Take down Binding Runes, artisans. Features a Master's Gold Bladed, Vengeful Grief. Passive self 20 damage. When a range or use animal companion are knocked out, the partner suffers the normal effects of bonded grief but becomes filled with focus, rage and short duration roll. Focused against me. This is a modal. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against this target. Take down. As well, give him my sword. Not gonna use it. Shit. Okay. Never mind. Last word to temporarily borrow Druid Priest or Wizard spells of level 7th level. For a short duration, the wizard can cast the stolen spells. That's a rifle. Ooh.
Yeah?
I must say, I'm impressed.
I think this is a good spot to end it. In the next episode, we're going to start heading towards White Marsh Part 2. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and have a fantastic day.